Okay, so today we're going to be talking about Howard Gardner, who's the founder of multiple intelligence theory. So, who is Howard Gardner, you ask? Erin, can I have you read this slide?
Harvard psychologist who studied how humans learn and process information. He found that intelligence is composed of 8 independent dimensions. This is known as multiple intelligence theory.
And then this is a video that just explains a little bit of his theory. Do I just click on it and it should pull up?
Yeah. It could be control click. We'll see. Looking good.
So many people believe that they are not as intelligent if they have the ability to dance, play sports.
Can you try it out?
So many people believe that they are not as intelligent if they have the ability to dance, play sports, or function well outdoors. However, just knowing how to read well or compute mathematic problems are not the only forms of intelligence. Howard Gardner exposed a range of intelligence. All human beings possess at least one of these intelligences. The Psychodynamic Diagnostic Manual explains Gardner's ideas about intelligence. Gardner regards these IQ measures as too narrow and unreflective of the full range of a person's competencies. He proposes 8 different intelligences that account for a broader range of human potential in children and adults. These include linguistic intelligence, word smart, logical mathematical intelligence, number reasoning smart, spatial intelligence or picture smart, bodily kinesthetic intelligence or body smarts, musical intelligence, music smart, interpersonal intelligence, people smart, intrapersonal intelligence, self smart, a naturalist intelligence, nature smart. You are just as smart if you have any one of these 8 intelligences. Until next class, take care of yourselves.
How do I get back to it?
It should be down at the bottom. So you can minimize that screen. Hyphen at the top.
So these are the 8 dimensions of intelligence, and on your little note cards will go in order. They have a number, I think, at the top. So I believe Anna Laura has the first one, if you want to just read what linguistic is.
Linguistic intelligence, sensitivity to the meaning and order of words and the varied uses of language.
And this would be something like a poet or a journalist. Number 2.
Logical mathematical intelligence, the ability to handle long chains of reasoning and to recognize patterns and order in the world.
So that would be something like a scientist or a mathematician. Number 3.
Musical intelligence, sensitivity to pitch, melody, and tone.
And that would be like a composer.
The 4th is spatial intelligence, the ability to perceive the visual world accurately and to recreate, transform, or modify aspects of the world on the basis of one's perception.
Also being a sculptor or a navigator.
Bodily kinesthetic intelligence, a fine-tuned ability to use the body and to handle objects.
So a dancer or an athlete.
Number 6 is interpersonal intelligence, the ability to notice and make distinctions among others.
A therapist or a salesperson would be under those intelligences.
Intrapersonal intelligence, access to one's own feeling life.
That would be a self-aware individual. Didn't really get the...
Psychologist.
Yeah, there you go.
And naturalist intelligence, the ability to recognize similarities and differences in the physical world.
So that would be a biologist or an anthropologist. So if you guys could just take a couple seconds, turn to someone next to you, maybe name a couple intelligences that you see in yourself. Talk for a few minutes.
What?
Movies that we watch. Amy is great in math. She's number one. We watch Criminal Minds, which is all about problem solving. That's our number one. And after that is Glee. And if she's by herself, she's singing all the time. I hadn't even thought about that till I saw this list. But those are the kinds of movies we like. Interpersonal movies, love stories like Notting Hill. We like those, but she doesn't like the number one.
Okay, if I can get your attention back up here. The next slide is application, and can I have a volunteer to read this slide?
Teachers should present content in ways that will each as many dimensions of intelligence as possible.
That should be teach as many dimensions. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I should pick that up. Gardner points out that teachers cannot teach all intelligences at once, but strive for as many as you can. Teachers should also help students understand their strengths and weaknesses in each dimension.
So since we all know the INTAS standards very well, this should follow number 2, student development, number 3, diverse learners, and number 4, multiple instructional strategies. And then there's this fun little song. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to hear it very well, but.
Intelligence is the